Hello investors, peers, and professor. We are the fire team. Today's society is safety obsessed for good reason. Regular activities like driving and occupations like mining and construction have benefited from legally mandated safety precautions and technologies. Meanwhile, reports indicate that 11% of all firefighter injuries are due to falling. To go even deeper, LA County Fire Department in 1 year experienced 29 new insurance claims related to falls, specifically from aerial ladders. So why do we deprive some of our heroes, like firefighters, of the safety and peace of mind they deserve? After all, they're only climbing an 8-story tall ladder against a burning building. The reason is society just hasn't devised an efficient and practical enough solution. That's where we come in. Here at the fire team, we came up with the climber cables, an aerial ladder safety system. We differentiate ourselves easily because we are filling a safety void, and eventually our level of safety will become mandatory. So let's dive into our product. In this animation, you see a rigid approximation of a human safely ascending an aerial ladder with the help of the climber cables. The climber is attached to a cable that runs up the length of the ladder and back down. In this case, the cable follows the climber, directed by a force sensor that observes the climber's movements. At the base of the ladder are 2 motorized spools. The rope leaves one spool, runs up the length of the ladder, through 2 pulleys, and back down the ladder and around the other motorized spool. In the event of a fall, brakes will lock up the motorized spools, eliminating movement of the rope, catching the climber. For setup, the motors can be manually controlled to move the rope to a desired position. All user input is given using one of 2 control interfaces, a small handheld remote, or the main truck-mounted control panel that also handles authorization. So let's take a brief look into the financials. Under our variable costs, we have our per unit cost. Initially, parts will run us $8,300 per unit. This will come down substantially over time as we establish relationships with our suppliers and begin ordering parts in bulk. With costs considered, we will sell our product at $25,000 per unit. So for a look into how departments will pay for this, let's dive into our beachhead market, New York County, New York, which accounts for over 245 stations with 145 aerial ladder trucks. This county represents a total annual budget of $2.03 billion US, which eclipses the cost of outfitting each of their aerial ladder trucks. In addition to the sticker price, our revenue stream is diversified by installation fees and recurring maintenance fees. Thank you all.